Hello everyone, this is Pikachu OTC from Simple Trade and welcome to another weekly review. In this review I'll be talking about the recent OTC markets changes, the TD deadline, and also I'll talk about stocks that ran hundreds and hundreds of percents. So let's start off with the OTC market change. As you can see right here, the OTC markets published a new requirements for companies to comply with the new SEC rule. And you can see right here that there are new fields included: facilities description, products and services description, control persons, company names and incorporation changes for the previous 5 years, address of principal executive offices, and number of employees. So basically every company, even if it's a pink current company, needs to update their profile and update all of these fields to comply with the new SEC rule, unless you already filed that after July 8th. The second update is the TD Ameritrade deadline update. As explained on previous videos, the deadline was supposed to be on August 13th. However, we can see right here that on August 11th, TD Ameritrade actually extended that date. We can see right here on this text, we are looking at the end of August, early September, but the exact timing is yet to be decided. So no official answers, but we can see that they have extended the date officially. Now this news was probably the best news that the OTC traders heard for the past 2 weeks, because it gives more time for the companies to become pink current and less panic for the retail traders. And now let's talk some stocks. So the first stock of this weekly review will be the company BRNE. Now I already reviewed this company on a previous video, but I'll just mention it right here very quickly, that we had a 1000% breakout in 1 day, which is absolutely ridiculous, and that was due to a OTC Markets description change, and they added there the EV sectors, and the traders absolutely went bananas and just start buying this stock like crazy. And if you want to know what happened 3 days later for this 83% drop of price, make sure to go and watch the video. Let's go over the second stock of this weekly review, and that stock is ELRA. Now before I'll explain what happened here, you should know that this stock was alerted on our Discord channel at the price of 0015, and at this moment the price of the stock is 0062, which is around 300%, and it is very nice gains. So if you're not in our Discord community, make sure to go and join us right now. So let's go over the stock, and we'll start right here on July 1st and June 30, and what happened here with this massive volume and massive price increase. And it is actually on the Twitter. We can see that someone posted that he spoke with the CEO Brian Goodman, and he told him that ELRA has already filed become pink current with the OTC, and that should be happening very soon. Now obviously, as you can see on the chart, a lot of traders liked that tweet, and they actually created a new support level on the 0030. The next update was on July 12th, where the company updated their address and they added a new officers. And 1 month later, exactly, the company updated their profile on the OTC markets, just like we explained at the beginning of the video. Their employees, their website, their address, everything, the description, so everything was updated, and the retails loved that. And as you can see here, another increasement of the price. And 1 day later, as the stock was massively loaded, the company filed their first financial disclosure in 2 years. And just like you can see here in the OTC markets, after hours they uploaded 3 more filings, and it will be very interesting to see where that stock will go on Monday. Moving on to the third stock of this review, the company PZOO. On PZOO, we can see massive volume coming in, around 1.5 billion volume in 1 day, that got the stock price to go around 140% in 1 day. and look at this huge rise, and then the price went down drastically all the way back to the trips, and I'll explain right now. If we go to the filing RE website, we can see that the company filed articles of merger on August 13th, and this is one of the best news you can hear in the OTC, and that got the first spike and the first huge volume that came in. Now, what caused the share price to go down is someone published on Twitter the following, that he talked to the CEO of PZOO, and he told him that it is 100% fake. That filing was false news, fake news, and it is not true. And that's probably what caused the share price to go down. Now, I can't tell you if this is true or this is true, because each of you should do your own due diligence. Go to the CEO, ask him yourself, and see if this was true or false. Now let's go over to the next stock of this review, a company you should be familiar with from previous videos, the company VIZC. Now, if you haven't watched any of the other previous videos, make sure to go give it a watch so you understand the story behind this stock. Now, we can see that after the previous video, the stock went down all the way to the 0016 and then gave us another wonderful run of 160%, which followed by another drop of price to the 0015, followed by another 160% run. Absolutely gorgeous stock. And now let's talk about what happened here. What are those 4 green volume candles? And it is because of the OTC market changes. As we talked at the beginning of the video, each company needs to update their profile with the new requirements. VIZC did that exactly somewhere in those 4 days, and on the last day, right here on August 13th, the company finally filed 4 financial disclosures after so many years of no filings whatsoever, and that got the stock price to go up. After that, we should expect an attorney letter and then go pink current. Let's move on to the next stock, the company ITVI. So ITVI gave us a 125% run from the low trips 0004 all the way to 0009, and the reason for that is because the company filed 2 financial disclosures after the hours at August 10th, and that's why the volume came in right here on August 11th. And as we go to the OTC markets, we can see that they filed 1 quarterly report and 1 annual report. Let's move on to the next stock, the company JAMN. This stock got us a 260% run in 2 days, and the reason for that is OTC markets changes, and to be more accurate, it is verified profile on the OTC markets, and that tells us that the company is aware of the new OTC markets requirements and that they probably will be compliant with the new SEC rule. And as you can see here on the OTC markets, their profile was verified on August, and on the chart we can identify on what date that was, and that was on August 12th, where this huge volume came in. The next stock I'll be going through is the company TBEV. Now, if you remember, we talked about this company on previous video on the weekly review, the death of the OTC, and as I told you back then, we had a diamond opportunities to make a lot of money from a huge fire sale, and that stock was on the 0003 when I talked about it, and we can see that it touched the 0006 on Friday, and right now at the 0005. So right here it's about 70 to 100% if you took an entrance point at the 0003 from the previous videos. And the reason for the value increasement of the price is due to, you guessed it right, OTC markets changes. They changed their numbers of employees, and we should probably see very soon a verified profile to this stock, and that might give another surge of volume, and it'll be interesting to see where that stock will go in the near future. Let's move on to the final stock of this review, the company PDGO. And if you are an OTC trader, you might notice that JAMN, TBEV, and PDGO all have something in common, and it is that Paul Strickland is the CEO of these companies. And just like TBEV and JAMN, PDGO had these same OTC market updates, and they verified their profile, and you can see it right away on the chart that on August 10th huge volume came in due to that OTC markets verified profile, and that got the stock price to go 170% in 2 days, which is absolutely fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed this weekly review. If you did, make sure to drop a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any other videos, and of course join our Discord community for more valuable content.